Sorry, took a little sip of my water there. On the table in front of us, we are going to be taking a knife. Taking a knife? No, we're not going to take a knife. We're going to be taking a look at a knife that I kind of fell in love with. This is the Kansept Agent. Now, this is courtesy of Kansept Knives. Thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to check this one out. It is, as a therapeutic edge would say, it is stellar. Right, a therapeutic edge?
That's right. I don't know what we're talking about.
We're talking about the Kansept Agent.
Oh, that's a great knife.
Right? All right, you guys, this goes for about $179, which is a very fair price for what you are getting. First off, let's take a look at this blade. You've got an S35VN clip point blade with a beautiful flat grind and satin finish. And it needs to be cleaned a little bit, I see there. So as you can see, we're using all of our knives, but not necessarily getting that one clean. Okay, S35VN clip point blade, flat grind, beautiful satin finish. It is a flipper, as you just noticed. Also is a frame lock. So for those of you that like frame locks, this is your type of knife. For my lefties out there, I do apologize. This is a right hand tip up carry. And I know they say that all the time, but I'm always trying to find those left-hander ones too. You do have a full titanium handle and a anodized backspacer, titanium backspacer on there. I love the fact that it is basically hollow. You have some, these look like, is it skeletonized inside, hon?
I don't know.
Well, it's one piece, so it looks more as though it would be a milled out.
Well, yeah, but is it milled?
It looks like it, yes.
Well, very good.
Well, I can't show everybody because the light in here is just not that great, so I cannot show that. Okay, so we are looking at a 3.75 inch blade with, geez, just over a hair over 3.5 inch cutting edge. So that's pretty darn good. Our handle length is going to be just over 4.5 inches. And I mean, just like a hair over. So our overall length is going to be about 8.25 inches. That is a really good size knife. That is a large knife. Now let's compare it to the Rat Ontario one. And you can see what I mean by large knife. So we are talking, I mean, if we put this butt to butt, you're really almost 1/4 inch longer on the Rat. But this is still going to be a large knife. Now, if we put that next to the Bug Out, which would be another good comparison, you're going to see. This is definitely a medium knife. This is a large knife. Now, being that it is a large knife, you would think I don't like it, but I do. So this is a good one. The weight on this is 4.25 ounces. So it is a pretty good weight. You would think it would be a little bit heavier. It's not, and I was actually surprised by that. The handle is just, it's very smooth, but it's not slippery is going to be the word that I'm going to use. So even though it is very smooth, it is not slippery. It feels really good in hand. Now you have just enough of a curve to this that it really makes it kind of meld into your hand, and I really like that about it. Kansept has so many, and I mentioned this in another video, they have so many different designs out there because they have many designers, but I think Kansept has something out there for just about every person because their designs are so so many. So what? Therapeutic edge?
Diverse.
So diverse. We're going to use the word diverse. Because they are so diverse, you know, check out their site. Pardon me for just a moment. I'm sorry about that, guys. I took a drink of my water, and apparently I don't know how to drink water because I'm choking on it. Anyways, again, being that this is a large knife, I am enjoying it because of the fact that the handle is not overly huge. Now, Therapeutic Edge took most of his knives away from the table. But if we want to look at something that, can you hand me that one, love? Thank you. Yes. Now, okay, there are large knives, with great handles that feel really, really good in hand. See, that feels really good in hand because it is a slim handle. This is a large knife, but it feels more like a medium knife to me in my hand because of the handle. Then we have something that is large and just freaking bulky, but I have small hands. Therapeutic Edge does not. So something like this is going to feel okay in hand to him, but to me, it's just too much. That is just too much handle. And the weight on this thing, I think it was almost 10 ounces.
That was over 10 ounces.
Oh, it's over 10 ounces. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm trying to reach across the table here. So, if you like the larger size knives, but you like something that's going to fit in your hand a little bit better, for those of you with the smaller hands that you like a large knife, but you want something that feels more as though it's a medium-sized knife, I think this one would be a great knife. Definitely a good way to go. There is no jimping on the back of this knife. Now, I am a big fan of the jimping on the back because I feel like when I choke up, it's not going to let my finger slip. It's going to give me somewhere to grip. So that is my only downfall to this, is I would love to see a little bit of jimping on there. However, the fact that there is no jimping does keep this very sleek looking. So very clean. So I do understand that part of it. The Fidget Factor, now this is a very new knife, but the Fidget Factor on this one is still just absolutely wonderful. Yeah, I mean, as soon as it gets worn in, it's centered perfectly. You can see that. It's got great centering on that. The frame lock is not too far over, so we're not worried about that one. All in all, I think this is a really good knife. Now, like I said, it does run for $179. This is the Kansept Agent. Just a quick recap. We do have an S35 VN clip point blade with a flat grind and a satin finish. It is a flipper with a frame lock. It is a titanium, all titanium handle, but right hand tip up carry only. And definitely good bang for your buck on this knife. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. I'd love to have you here all the time. Please feel free to check out one of my other videos. And don't forget to hit that like button. It does help the channel. Thank you so much. Feel free to leave me a comment or question in the comment section. You know I love talking to you. Until next time.